We got tour disc lineup. We got Orlando and Tampa.
Yep.
We're going back to Tampa.
Oh, we got to help. It's for the community.
It's for the streets.
Hurricane.
The streets.
Yes.
Is there a hurricane down there?
Yeah, Hurricane Milton.
Hurricane Milton?
Killed a bunch of people.
Now, are we actually helping with the community, or are we just taking the money and keeping it?
With comedy.
Okay. We're using the comedy to help the community.
Yeah.
It's going to fill them up like a potato stew.
Yeah.
Are we going to Side Splitters?
No, we're gonna Funny Bone.
Oh, hell yeah.
When we get rich, we'll do hurricane relief. But right now,
I need hurricane relief.
We need bank account relief. Rolling, my big strong helper.
That's what you call everybody. Always. My big strong helper.
Hey, my big strong helper's coming here. Watch out. Here it comes. Oh my goodness. Back in the shadow.
I wonder if American Ninja Warrior, because we completely ripped that off from the cats.
You could argue the big skull from American Gladiator.
Fair.
Who invented television?
Tell me, who didn't invent television? Television?
John Bard.
John Whiteman.
John Army Whiteman.
Yeah.
John Marine.
Nick, would you look at the camera? And now we got focus set, back to manual. Okay. I like watching, I like when you see a high budget podcast and the camera is hunting for focus. That's crazy to see.
You can see that?
Yeah.
I wish
Like
I could see.
they leave the camera on autofocus and it just, the lens is searching back and forth for focus the whole time.
Which one have you seen it?
Lex Friedman.
Really?
The biggest podcast in the world, the focus is fucking going back and forth. It's ridiculous.
I'm glad you brought up the biggest podcast in the world.
Yeah.
Because the second biggest podcast in the world,
Lex Friedman.
it's not.
He's got the number 2 slot as well.
Mm-hmm. He's got number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
No, who's that guy? Sean
P. Diddy Combs.
Sean Combs?
Sean Combs podcast.
Sean William Scott?
Make him gay. I'm addicted to making rappers gay.
And who wouldn't be?
Why
Making-
wouldn't you be?
Making me gay like every day.
What
Give
else
me
are you
that
gonna
dick
do?
so your cum will spray. Hell yeah. This is fun.
Chris, do you have this locked in the reclining position?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
It
Chris's style is.
No. I do it normal, but somebody broke it. I think.
Somebody broke it?
I think somebody sat in it weird. And then it's.
Nope. It's regular. Okay.
There you go.
Pepperoncini. I'd like a mob boss to give me like a simple simile about, or like a little limerick about not a limerick. What's the term about the simplicity of a pepperoncini's spice?
Just romanticizing about the spice.
A pepperoncini.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know when Last Action Hero and the Anthony Quinn, the retarded old Italian guy,
Yeah.
like, you do it 360
on me.
like that.
It's a 180, you moron.
It's a 180, you moron.
Chris, you got to get this chair fixed. My brother.
Yeah.
My brother from another mother.
I'm just living with it. I'm just living with it.
Chris, how's your job satisfaction?
It's good.
Will you turn my headphones up? Are you getting
we're gonna have
burnt?
an
Are you getting
internal
burnt out,
report.
Chris?
No. It's
Do you hate when I text you on weekends?
No, not if I'm got nothing going on.
Interrupting Chris.
Chris is cooking this weekend.
The Sam
Quite
Hyde
literally.
story.
Yeah.
Were you cooking up some jerky?
No jerky. I was attempting some pork butt.
Uh-huh. Is that why you didn't answer me?
No, I was doing
You were
something
just
else.
knee deep in that pork butt.
Well, I'm an army of one at home. I gotta cook and clean for myself, and I'm all alone.
Well, Chris, just don't cook or clean.
Yeah, that's all.
Just order McDonald's
All
and
the
lift
Eat
your
out
bills.
and kick the trash out.
That's a good point.
Chris's house is a domain of neatness and cleanliness.
But don't worry, I don't mean to encroach or piss you off. I don't know.
No.
I know it's probably annoying.
You know, I love this office so much, but
Do you love this office?
Well, the distance makes the heart grow fonder. So you gotta
Yeah.
have a little
I love this office.
It's good. Are you gonna be sad when we go to the different one?
No, this office sucks.
Oh, this.
I hate this office.
People
You
make
just
the
said
office.
you loved it.
But working with you guys
Oh,
is my life. It's my favorite thing.
Yes.
Do you think so? Do you feel that way?
I mean,
Is this just a job for you?
It's both. I mean, it is just a
Fuck
job.
you, Chris.
I mean, don't say fuck.
You're saying it's just a job?
No, it's not just a job.
Oh.
It's both. But it's it's a very dynamic thing.
I wouldn't know what I would do without you guys. Probably kill myself.
I
I'd
mean,
probably go to your house and kill myself messily.
messily.
Chris, I know you're making pork, but I had to kill myself.
I had to shoot. I shot myself in the shoulder, not the head. Damn it.
Chris, come finish me off.
I'm bleeding.
God damn it.
I severed an artery. It's going everywhere.
Chris, get me an Aeron chair so you can kill me quiet and peacefully.
Roll my hands over with the Aeron chair. But cut my arteries first on the tops of my hands.
Chris, tourniquet my arms and legs.
No, nobody's going anywhere. Nobody's self-harming.
This is the best, man.
It's good.
You should enjoy the golden era.
The golden era.
You never know what's coming
It's true.
down the pipe.
It gets worse.
Yeah.
It could get better.
Could get better, but it might get worse. Odds are, historically says that it always just gets worse. It's true, though.
I'm
it really
optimistic.
is.
I think life is so good.
No, I agree. Life is great, but the times when you don't realize how good they are in hindsight, and that's
very
spent a
true.
lot of my life being like, that was great.
Yeah.
And like, oh, making video is shit. No, it wasn't.
No, it was great.
It seemed bad by comparison, but now that I understand Brene Brown's theory on that comparison is the thief of joy,
Mm-hmm.
which is something that a lot of people like to say.
You have to bake it into your memory.
Mm.
And you have to be I enjoy the low parts too.
Yeah,
I do.
when it's
I really
awful.
do. I really do enjoy that, even though we know how awful it gets.
Oh yeah, I love having like full on mental breakdowns.
But what else is going on?
Yeah, I had
You know?
nothing to do.
And the other thing is, I was thinking about how, just in general, if you have a there's a lot of things like this, but if you have a woman who's supportive and at least doing like 80% of her job, you got most billionaires beat.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like you got Jeff Bezos beat.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if your woman has a little extra fat on her thighs or she's got a bitchy attitude some of the time.
Suck it up.
Whatever, man. Because you literally have most billionaires beat on that.
If you have like breakfast,
These guys are either getting chewed up by Latinas. Who's Jeff Bezos's?
a fucking newswoman, you know, she's having her ex-husband on his boat. Imagine having Tony Gonzalez, 6'5" Mexican.
Oh no, this
tight
is
end.
the divorce
Yeah,
That's the one that left and took all the money.
girlfriend. GF.
She's worth $32 billion. Why? Because she spread her fucking legs.
Wow.
And this is the new one who's bringing her ex-boyfriend on the yacht.
She looks like a human fucking Pomeranian.
She looks like a fucking cum receptacle. Human Pomeranian's good.
Oh my God, Jeff! Wow, you coming me? Wow, Jeff!
Can I bring Flamo on the boat?
Why? He teaches me the salsa dancing. Why you not wear the jacket that I bought you with all your money?
But yeah, it's like the little victories like cigarettes and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, you got to appreciate
I appreciate cigarettes.
every cigarette. Everything like that. You know?
Oh yeah. Every blowjob,
Every
normal blowjob.
I gotta start appreciating blowjobs more.
every hand job where she's rushing you.
Right. Where she's saying,
Just
"Can you stop?"
yeah.
And you're like this.
No.
We just went to the mall. We're in the middle of a mall parking lot. And you're like, keep going. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, I need this.
You're reaching for your phone.
Mhm.
You think for a second about scrolling on your phone while you're getting a blowjob.
I always do this. My favorite joke is always to go like set it up like you're like aiming the camera lens right. Like, stop it!
Yeah.
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah, if you were to film a blowjob, would you just film yourself in the back of her head, or would you film?
You'd film your face.
Yeah. Oh, oh, it feels so good. Oh, she fit it all in her mouth. Oh, wow, she must have a huge mouth.
It's just cropped your face.
Oh,
You're describing what's happening.
I'm getting head oral. Oh,
Hell yeah.
wow, you're like setting up propositions to have your dick like abnormally large.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I can't believe she had her throat hollowed out so she could fit my fucking.
She's dead now.
Oh, I can't believe I killed my wife with my huge telephone pole cock. She told me, please don't hurt me, to make me unhinge my jaw to wrap it around it like a snake.
Her spine's, she's got spina bifida now.
Yeah, I fucking squeezed her down on it like a nylon.
She's not even there.
Yeah.
She's just jerking
She's
off.
in divorce court.
You're not even hard.
Stop.
You got McDonald's on your lap.
I'm getting handed divorce papers. I'm crying. I'm begging her to come back to me.
What's that buzzing sound? Is that your mic, Chris?
Yeah,
It is.
I'll just do this.
Can you figure out what the fuck is
it?
happening?
It's some sort of ground.
Try putting something under the stand, maybe. See if that helps. You putting your phone under
Put
the
Jeff
stand?
Bezos' wife under the stand.
He's putting his phone.
Oh
under
my
the
head, Jeffy, you're so
It
big.
worked.
Yeah,
You
get
want a
on.
napkin? Hey, you want a stack of napkins?
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Use these. Yeah, use these books. Actually,
There we go,
Get
books.
Oh, you
Wow,
grabbed.
what a grab!
Caught 2 books in one catch.
Wow.
Nicely
Yeah,
done.
well-
Hey, is that Gronkowski over there?
Nice, Chris.
Juggling.
Is that big retard Gronkowski?
We got crackling.
No.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. It's a book.
Chris, what are your ambitions? What are your dreams that we need to help you with? How can we help you flourish as a human?
I don't have a lot of ambitions.
You don't?
Maybe you can.
I like chips. You know what's good? Chicken wings.
No,
That's what you say to one of your life's ambitions. You know what's good? Chicken wings.
ambition. Just
What do you need to get to the next level here? Not in terms of your own, just in terms of happiness. What's going to make everything cooler?
That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I was hoping he was going to say Nick.
I've been playing.
Chips or Nick.
I've been playing making some music recently that I
Mhm.
enjoy. But that's just a hobby.
Mhm.
But I enjoy it. It's like my highest form of like.
Spurking.
Fulfillment is audio.
Yeah, it's like the most like It's like the least divisive form of enjoyment. Like it's like pure.
Mm-hmm.
So that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that for now.
You ready to do game audio?
Yeah, I mean, I'm also passionate about game stuff.
I mean, we need music for that too, but I
Yeah.
think we need we need the most killer soundscape of all
Yeah.
time.
Steve Vai.
I mean, that's what
Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steve Vai, Halo. Yeah, I mean, I did
Chris
a lot
Lynch.
of
Chris Lynch,
prep
Joyride.
work that like years ago when I made that library.
Yeah,
So that's a good
I
foundation.
can't wait to fucking get my teeth into that. It's gonna be
What's your
so awesome.
purest time where you feel like at complete?
Probably motion graphics, which is unfortunate because it's the least
It's
payoff.
paid you millions of dollars.
It has not.
In some way, it has.
No, the graphics they're ultimately inconsequential.
You're crazy.
They're not. They're not the biggest part of the formula.
They're not the biggest part of the phone.
And
But
they're
if it wasn't there, it would be worthless.
And they take it just the amount of time that it takes versus the payoff is not worth it.
That's not what hobbies are about.
Well, I'm gonna dive back into it.
Well,
for-
because if we didn't have motion graphics in the beginning when we started, we wouldn't be anywhere.
well, I got
And when we were graphics heavy, it was super important, and they're very good. They're
Okay.
the best. And if we didn't have them, we wouldn't have lifted off the ground.
okay. Well, I got a computer set up at the Fishtank house, so I'm gonna be remote this is gonna be a different thing from the previous seasons of Fishtank. On the off hours when I'm just sitting there watching what's happening, I'm gonna be doing graphics for Extreme Peace.
And it has like the equivalent of painting and finishing a composition.
It's got it's in my opinion, yeah, it's way bigger than it's like
It's bigger than painting, but like it gives you that feeling.
No,
you
but
know?
I agree with what you're saying. It's like it's the finishing. It's like the part that's like it makes it complete. you know.
Post render. After rendering,
Yeah.
you're like, oh god, this is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's just like glue that like tightens it all up and holds it together. It's like the F40 has a tubular steel frame, but it's reinforced with Kevlar that's glued in.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
What do they like wrap it around the pipes?
Yeah. Well, no, they don't wrap it around the pipes. They just sort of glue it to the pipes.
Ah, is it coming like patches?
So if there's like a steel triangle type thing, there'll be a Kevlar panel there that's bonded with resin, some sort of epoxy that's like a permanent glue. Do you know the Lotus Elise? Is that what it's called? The Elise?
The little one?
It's the Elise and the Exige.
Yeah.
The Elise, the original ones at least, were held together with glue.
Wow.
Aluminum pieces held together with glue, which is kind of crazy.
Lotus, that is the ugly. I love Lotus.
They should have called it the Elmer.
Fundamentally, I love what Lotus is.
They should have called it the little fucker.
Yeah, they should have called this the car that I can fuck my butt with.
Yeah.
Because that's what it looks like. It looks like something you rub in your asshole.
The butt beeper.
Yeah.
But funnily enough, that one in the lower left corner, Nick. Look at that.
Yeah. Like that looks like something. Like this is like what if you really didn't understand how gay guys come, and you were just like, well, what I do is here's the you're not gonna believe this. Here's how I come. And this is if I had to take a serious guess at like a young age, when I was like, whatever, like, I don't know how you'd come or whatever. I just didn't get it. And I was like, I would think there would be like a mouse, like a computer mouse that you would just track over your asshole.
Yeah.
Like, and like
look at the dude standing there as you're saying.
But it would look like that.
Yeah.
It would be like a little car, like a Lotus Elise car that you would rub over your ass and be like, vroom, vroom. That's like you coming. So. Like they're so fucking. And I know there's like drag code, whatever coefficient. Whatever.
Can you type in Lotus Exige, EXIGE? I love everything about Lotus.
They're pure.
I do. I'm sorry.
No.
And I love that every model starts with an E, and the model names are cool.
Yeah,
Esprit, Exige. That's a fucking good name.
That is a good name.
That's a killer name.
The Esprit type font.
Type in first gen. Yeah, they had some good.
It was good looking
typography too.
My dad had a Lotus Esprit demo for 3 of them. He had a green one, a white one, and a red one, and they were fat. And that was like my child. Never forgot it from my childhood.
Do the upper left or the third image there. I might drive that.
That reminds you.
No, I wouldn't.
No, dude, you will like. That's all fun and games until you literally buy it, and then you realize you bought like a human mouse.
I like shitty cars. I don't mind them.
No, I'm with you. I like fast. I'm getting into, buddy. We need to get out of this. We need 990 horsepower, bolted together C5s, Mustangs. I'm talking 2011 Mustangs, 5 liters with bolt-on Rick parts that put out like 1,400 horsepower. With, you know what I mean? Like that's the most
eBay turbos.
Like fucking flea market finds. Like Ferrari F430 engines inside Fox bodies. Like I'm not playing around. Like, I'm dead serious. Like we need to get out of a whatever. I'm like I want a Fox body. I think it's such a
Fox bodies are a killer.
They're so good looking.
They're timeless.
Yeah, like
they are.
An 88 Fox body coupe.
Can you type in Fox body LX?
Yeah, that's the one. And I would Jap tune it too. I would Jap coat the exterior. But God, yes.
Oh man.
Just the geometry.
That's second image and the 5th one.
Yeah, the white one.
Holy shit.
Bro, look at that.
Holy shit, man. Do the one to the left of that, Chris.
Oh, it's Uncle Tim.
The one to the left of that. Man, that looks fucking good.
It's the geometry and the size of the car. It's like perfect.
It's like a baseball hat.
Yep. It's my little cap. With 211 horsepower.
My ball cap.
But I mean, just like a clean body, painted and like made for all wheel, like made for like road courses, stanced.
Oh. Those cars are really cool.
Before I forget, I was gonna say that Hulu thing was so funny.
Oh yeah,
that was the funniest thing ever.
Did you see that?
Yep. I saw it last night. I saw Ben.
Yeah.
Bro, Ben is funny.
Ben's really good.
Whose idea was
waving
that?
like this?
Yeah.
Bro, I was dying.
Yeah.
That was thrown together really quick.
Yeah. Ben edited it overnight.
Damn.
He stayed up all night to edit that. Because what happened was Mizzy probably definitely knows what Fishtank is, but she's not admitting it on camera. She like snuck in, and now she's like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know the show was live. So like, and I made the mistake of saying to Alex that black people approved of his use of the N-word. So he was like, and I think I said our live audience, which was not.
Oh, I see what you.
I fucked it up.
I see.
So they started running their mouths about how I think the show's live, and I know that Mizzy knows what the show is. So I just took her and her bestie, who she's been whispering to, aside, and I was like, I know you know the show's live. You can't tell anybody or you're off the show. And so then to sort of muddy the waters, and because the rumor, everybody was talking about it, even though I thought that only those two were the ones talking about it. So to muddy the waters, we were like, we had to edit the quick episode 1 and be like, episode 1's live now, guys. We're on Hulu.
That's so funny.
So that sort of pushed kicked the can down the road. Although now they're sort of questioning whether the Hulu thing was fake because we didn't show it on the Hulu app.
I thought you guys were going to run Hulu app presets.
I think we might have to.
Yeah, like
to do that.
Hulu.
Yeah, maybe episode. I think it might be. Wes might be able to like dupe the Hulu app.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Or just show like scroll through where you have someone faking with a remote control.
Yeah, that too.
Like,
yeah,
boop, boop,
like a video
boop,
of it. Yeah.
I bet you can download that from YouTube.
Yeah, but the thing is, pretty soon we have to introduce the computer voice, which is TTS, where we're going to tell them that they're talking to a computer, and they'll probably figure out pretty quickly that they're talking to real people, probably within like 2 days or something. So once that happens, then there's kind of no point in continuing the Hulu gaslight.
It'd be kind of funny to just keep saying Hulu and being like, and
we will
letting them figure it, like ram it into their heads.
We will
for 7-10 days, even after it's all done.
Yeah.
Like, and then like have them get in trouble for Hulu rules.
Yeah.
Like guys, Hulu just go, what the fuck? Just keep slamming them.
The LaRon,
yeah.
His post about the show before going on, he mentioned the Zeus Network, which is like a black gay reality network that I knew of before. And there's this show called Bad Boys Austin,
bro.
And it has what's his name? What's that dude? Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown's on it.
I've seen clips of this.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I gotta see this.
Yeah.
This is you haven't seen this, Nick?
No.
Ooh.
Yeah. I actually watched this.
This is my city, state, everything.
Everything.
I hope you miss me, because now I'm back. I'm just living proof of what God will do. I'm just trying to figure out if y'all ready for me.
I'm ready. Season 2, let's see what it do, man.
Yeah, Texas! Season 2 looking real fucking good.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm about to be on the road. We gonna tear Houston up. Next we gonna hit Austin. And we gonna end this motherfucker in Dallas.
Yeah, she like how I dress. Drip got a nigga press. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. Let's go. Texas the best. Rich nigga. Yeah. We getting paid. You a broke boy.
All of them been going back and forth on social media, and I want them to talk.
I just feel like y'all was just two fakes being around each other. No, Anthony is a fake ass bitch. That's what it is.
Jonathan, I don't feel like the energy that you've been giving me is worth our friendship.
Stop acting dumb.
Let's just lower our tones.
No, nigga, you start hollering. Fuck you mean? I'm talking how you talking.
I just feel like I need to slide out because he can't just chill.
Just don't say nothing to him.
All that other fuck shit, we gotta make sure we keep that shit away from us.
I just felt like we need to turn it up. We need a new bad boy.
Go ahead, bring him in. I know y'all wasn't doing Bad Boys without the King of Miami.
Okay, so this is what I feel about the situation with you, because I was debating when I was standing over there whether I want to come in here and beat your ass.
Let it go. You're not finna beat that nigga. You're not finna beat me, so don't get mad at me. Just let the shit go.
I would hate to be the Disney star.
You getting airtime talking to Orlando Brown, nigga.
Are we talking?
What's the problem? Why are you yelling at him though?
Yelling?
Hold on. We're not gonna talk.
I think we get it.
Is there a fight?
Are they all gay?
No, they're all straight as shit, dude. You kidding me? I hang out with black dudes a lot. Played football. Those fucking guys right there. I'm not kidding you. Fucking, I'll be honest. They're probably straighter than I am.
The glasses. The glasses
Especially
are
that
crazy. Wait, hold on.
Is there a fight? I gotta see a fight.
Yeah, but these glasses are crazy.
Those are the 305B Cartiers. Those are buffs.
There's no lens. I don't think there's no lens in there.
There's no lens in there.
We keep that shit away from us.
Well, he's
there's a fight. But the funny part is they stretch one like shove like over 3 episodes. So it's like, let's recap that shove again.
Fuck you. What's up? I'm here. Run me out. I'm here. Square up, nigga.
We just had breakfast.
Come here.
They just had breakfast.
Welcome to Bad Boy Season 2, bitch.
Yeah, I remember a lot of guys that play football with talk.
Oh, yeah,
like
he
that.
takes the truck.
Wow.
he steals the truck.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, these are all fucking roughnecks.
Yeah, football.
I play football just like that. And honestly, one of the guys on my football team stole the reality TV truck.
Well, he's trying to tickle his tummy.
Dude, when I play football, the funniest thing to wear would be like a turquoise leather
Crop
suit
top
with no shirt on.
Yeah.
Because it's like, show my muscles,
Yeah.
wear turquoise.
Yeah.
Wear like jewels, royalty.
Stripper V-thong.
It's like, thongs just show muscles.
Gets you speed.
It's faster, less resistance, shows your ass. And honestly, like showing people your bubble butt is dominance.
Yeah.
I like to dominate,
dude,
on the fucking field. I like to dominate in the minds of my straight friends.
Did you see the on Fishtank, the gay black guy?
The two?
Well, the one that's more threatening and horrifying.
The one with the face that looks like he's been fucking eating rats.
Yeah.
Like his skin looks like he's been severely malnourished.
Yeah.
I like the shot you did. Is it overexposed on the intro or something?
I think they might have sharpened it.
Because it's like, holy shit. It's like,
but it might not be sharpened. It might just be close up. Yeah.
Crazy.
But I saw his face, how fucked up his face was, and I was like, we got to walk the camera in a little bit here. But I went through his stuff. He has post-exposure doxycycline, which is you just, after a sexual encounter, you just assume that you got an STD, so you take this just every time. Just every time you have sex.
Don't touch him.
You take it. I wash my hands after every interaction with the guy. After any sexual encounter, you take this antibiotic, I think, and he's on PrEP.
Oh.
And he has schizophrenia meds. He's got like 10 different meds in his bag. Like
we have to keep that away from us, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, we have to keep that away from us, bro.
Yeah.
We got to do whatever we can do on the Zeus Network to keep that away from us. Yo, post-exposure deoxycycline. What are we talking about, bro? All right, got it? Go ahead.
Yeah. And he's got these notebooks, and I was like, I asked him when we were outside the house, what are those notebooks for? And he said he's a tutor, which I believe he's in men's side. I believe that he's, high IQ. He might be a math tutor or something, but his notebooks are all empty except for one, which has a printed out, basically it's like a 100-point list on how to be a masculine black man. And it's like, assert dominance with unyielding eye contact, broad shoulders at all times, how to have perfect West Nigerian bump-free skin, how to have perfect male aesthetic feet. It's like a how-to guide type thing.
I got to get that
It's
list.
like the 48 laws of...
Tell me you took a picture of it.
I mean, I could go get it and photocopy it. We should probably just do that.
We should sell it as our own.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a good idea.
There's money in there.
There's money in there.
Cocoa butter on your black Nigerian feet.
All our West Nigerian homosexual prostitute viewers out there. They're going to love
Finally, they are talking right to me. Bad boy, Zeus Network. Wow, this last episode of PGL was a good one.
I'm glad I watched all 100 previous episodes for no reason.
They used to say got too much. Now it's like they are there for me. Way better. Do they know the benefits of batana oil for their hair scalp? Nick has a bad hairline. He should use batana oil. God damn.
Oh, man.
So it's going live. It went live, what, Monday, yesterday? 2 days ago?
Sunday. Started Sunday.
Who's going to win?
I don't know.
Who's going to win the 2800?
I don't know. We thought we were going to kick Ian because he's boring, but now he's kind of...
Who's Ian?
He's kind of funny. He's the one that's like, people don't know who he is because he's forgettable and he doesn't talk.
Is he the one that's the meth addict, white guy?
No, he's like a Mexican guy. He doesn't talk.
Is he local? He looks like a Rhode Islander.
I don't think he's local. I think he's
I'll show
he's local. But he's it's kind of funny how he's like not making content, so we might keep him on.
Do girls always win?
A girl would win if she's a cute streamer.
The
streamer girl for
girl's
sure.
cute.
She's not. I don't think she's like bubbly or fun enough.
Got you.
But she might become that.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I'll go in there and beat her ass, bro. Bro, she's saying I'm getting airtight at Disney. Yo, I'll beat her ass. I like Orlando Bloom being totally.
Yeah.
Remember when Charleston White? I asked him about
The man?
Orlando Bloom.
What did he say?
He's like, bro, he on that bullshit. He got 5% truth, and the rest of his fucking. He had like a really funny word for like bonkers.
That's Ian right there.
Yeah, he looks forgettable.
Yeah, I don't know if
Who has the most endorsements?
I think Binks or no.
Luke's got 3,300.
Wow,
Bert's got 5,500.
Bert's gonna win.
It's Bert.
Bert's gonna win then.
Yeah, they're liking Bert.
Honestly, the Bert's the most memorable.
I think Alex has to stay till pretty far into it. Smack is pretty forgettable so far.
Really?
Yeah, she's not it.
She sounded like she had a really good. My name is Smashly Mac or something.
No, I think she wears off quick.
Yeah, you get tired of her.
The Indian guy. Oh my god!
I heard that at the end of it. He was like, "I'm not in the video."
Yeah, we cut him out. We cut him out of the promo.
That's so funny.
And then right after we showed the promo, we did confessional videos with everybody except him.
Yo, that's so funny.
I like
That's
how he kind of poses for the. He's kind of does like always does like a.
Yeah,
like a head tilt or something.
He's like, I do not want violence. Those who do not remember me will worship me. Whatever that Indian guy is. Like University of Massachusetts. The guy who's the Indian guy.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
You never? No, Indians are so fucking dramatic.
Yeah,
bro, it's like a cultural thing where like we thought like black women were like. Actually, they're not really that dramatic.
Well, this guy, I feel bad for him because I can tell that he's doing the sort of fake it till you make it charisma thing, where he's watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to be assertive with body language and how to.
Is it fair to say that all of them do it now?
All Indians?
Black guy's doing it too.
Yeah, but I think. Not in this way, no. This guy's definitely like, he's really just reaching. He's really trying to get to be charismatic and to be something. And I do empathize with him.
How's Ted?
Ted is broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he's like cuddling with Bert.
Really?
Yeah. Can you just go to Twitter and type in and just look up the hashtag? It's probably.
Oh, bro. The girl had sex last season, right? The girl.
Which girl?
So one of the chick had sex, right?
I don't think so. I think they went. I don't know. I think they went off camera and either pretended or didn't complete it. But I can't. I don't know for sure. Bert sniffs Ted.
That's an AI thing. So it's.
Is it an AI when they go? Okay, no, get out of here.
That's AI already.
That's not AI, right?
It's unexpected and unsettling.
No way.
Yo, dog.
Do you break it up or do you?
No, it's love.
It's love, Chris.
Dude,
don't be racist. Let it play.
Okay.
Everybody's horny for this.
Yeah, that is. That really, like,
dude.
I just felt real good.
I mean, it shook me up. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I don't matter. I mean, everything matters.
What?
But
yeah.
my opinion still matter, I'm sure.
Only matter to me. There's a lot of people here. Why did you say something so
I don't know if I can keep going.
You can close this.
It does come down to safety of
This is
the
a
whole
little too real.
He's talking about safety of the whole household after Luke shoves the Indian guy.
Oh,
yo, they're making out?
That's AI.
Yeah,
that's AI.
Oh.
But Ted is like a symptom of our age. Like he's a nothing matters guy who's like embraced femininity and the need for security.
Right.
And we were asking him what his fears are, and he said his fears are. Can we get him off the screen? Just go somewhere. Go to Twitter homepage or something. He was saying his fears are that his loved ones and the people close to him would die, and I think the root of that is that he's afraid that he won't have like a support system.
100%.
Because he lives with his sister, and he's worried that if he doesn't have these people supporting him, then what is he going to do? Like he's you know, the rat experiment. What's the name of the rat experiment? Is there a name for that? Can you type in rat experiment, modernity, behavioral sync, Calhoun? This sounds like it. Yeah. Calhoun's early experiments, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so he put these, this is the...
Insignificance by, it's basically you feel like you become insignificant because of population?
The population, I don't know. The rat utopia, this is it right here, rat utopia. So the rat utopia is they give them unlimited food. They have no like material wants, like they have all the food that they want. And what happens is there's a small subsect of the some of the males become like hyper violent and aggressive, and then other males withdraw and become feminine and preoccupy themselves with like grooming and preening and stuff. And I think that's most certainly something that's happening now with humans, and I think that's what Ted is.
It's 100% that.
What Ted's deal is.
Watching people make decisions, and I guess buying things and trying to figure out how to propagate your life is, you know, a version of that, and everybody sort of suffers from that, which I'm not gonna. But watching people, some of like the younger guys will hit me up on like Scuffed and stuff like that, and like thinking that things are really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, buddy, that's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna get mollywopped.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever get like a DUI or like you get in like a relationship where you're gonna try to get a girl back or something, you're gonna get your fucking head kicked in or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, you mean they hit you up with problems that are just like regular,
not that big of a deal, and they're like, dude, it's so bad. I have $10,000 in credit card debt.
Yo,
and I'm like,
yeah.
Are you? I'm not, and it's not. I'm not even gonna offer a comparison, but like, bro,
yeah.
I know people that are sucking their fucking uncle's pussy. You know what I mean? There's people who have been like raped by drills. you know,
yeah.
You know, I've had people like their mom makes them watch their shower.
Yeah.
Like that's a fucking problem. You know, like, oh, I'm really trying to figure this out. You know, credit card debt. Oh,
yeah.
Like, okay, bro.
They're calling me. They're calling me. They're calling me.
Yeah, they're gonna come. Amex
what am I gonna do? They're calling me.
They're gonna fuck you up, dude. They want their money bad. They have your 10,000 set aside and kick the kid's ass until we get it fund.
Yeah.
Fuck him up.
They're gonna send the bad guys from Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man after you.
Yeah, they're gonna be in fucking duster coats,
bulletproof dusters with Stier, AUG rifles.
That's right through your bedroom door.
For your Barclays card.
Yeah, 200 fucking rounds through your bedroom door.
Yeah.
You go out in the living room, your mom's fucking riddled with bullets. So like,
you should have made the minimum payment.
Yeah, not like I did make the minimum payment. And they're like, oh, you did? Oh, my bad. Oh, man, I would love to get shot with an AUG. That'd be so cool. Do you see the handheld? They make a handheld metal storm.
Oh, really?
Is that
cool?
Handheld metal storm.
That's sweet.
I know. I mean, it might be fake, but it's real. There it goes. Second one.
Oh, sick.
Imagine that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Imagine having metal storms rolling around. Like,
is there video? Is it real?
We were talking about dressing up the metal storm as a cowboy. It's just like, you want to duel with me, partner? And it's like, it has like an auto voice. It just has a cowboy hat on it. It's on wheels. And it's like, well, if you're little ready, little lady. They go on the streets in the Wild West and they're just like, man. It's just annihilating cowboys.
The whole street.
But people think it's a guy.
Yeah.
Because it's like drinking whiskey and shit. Like, hey, little lady. Their big girls are fucking the corner of it. And shit. It's just on wheels.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so fucking funny. It's riding on a horseback. It's just the gun with a cowboy hat.
Nick, was the thing you sent me on Instagram with what's her name? Poehler. Was it Amy Poehler?
Oh yeah, Amy Poehler.
Is that the one you wanted to show?
That was perfect, Amy Poehler. But we can let's do the other thing first. The guy.
Is that the one? Is that the TikTok?
Yeah, I think it's the TikToks. Have you seen this guy?
No. What can we? How can we wrap up the thing about the feminized men?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What about the? Are the
worrying about your parents dying in your support system? Is that's his biggest worry?
Just yeah, I think that's why he's worried about his loved ones dying, is because he would have no means to survive. That's my suspicion, is that he's like entire, because he said what he does is he does pottery.
You're gonna have to walk into the ocean and kill yourself.
So he means financially.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
He'd like to not call it that, but it's 100% only that.
Yeah.
It's not only that. No, it's only that. Those are guys who cry at having to get a job.
Yeah.
I think it's emotionally, it's valid to fear that. Oh, obviously.
What, that your loved ones are going to die?
Not to fear it in a irrational way, but
I don't think it's valid to be thinking about that.
Not to think about
That's
it.
your
but
biggest fear? I think it's ridiculous.
What's a bigger fear?
There's probably like 500 of them.
Getting tortured and
your loved ones are going to die. That's what happens. That's life. People you exit this life with nothing, with nobody. Typically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drink at my funeral and you celebrate my life.
All that's left is what you did and who you touched with your actions.
My death is going to be glorious.
I want to stand on your coffin and fucking play your guitar poorly.
I'm gonna be patient zero brought back to life.
Chris is awesome. Bring
him back.
Bring him back. Just dragging you out of your coffin.
No, just treat me like one of those like Indonesian like mummies where you like I'm just chilling in the living room forever. And, like you
let you
embalm me or whatever.
I'll glue you to my back so you're just like backwards facing me.
I think you have to have children and you have to leave your mark on the world. And that's not what Ted is going to do, either of those things.
Is he?
I think you gotta if you're gonna, I mean, if you're really gonna prepare for end game, you have to think about posterity and what you are leaving, the energy that you've been granted, and the privilege of being a functional human being and having a working body, and the ability to fight and solve problems. You have to do something with that.
They will be absolved by wherever there is an effeminate male that's been beaten by the world, there's a masculine woman that's ready to let her come in her. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There is some fucking fat debate captain bitch that will swallow that kid whole, that will squeeze that kid's butt cheeks like a ketchup packet into her.
Yeah.
And she will make his life what he is going to be the best thing that ever happened to him, but the worst thing that ever happened to him if he were a real human. If he ever woke up out of the psychosis that he's in because he's being a little fat.
Displaced narcissistic mothering instinct run rampant.
Yes.
Let me control you.
What percentage of those guys are just actually gay though? And they're just settled with a
I don't think he's gay. I think he's just weak as hell.
Yeah.
And there's a type of guy that's like when the weakness is so totally soul consuming that I think he doesn't care that he's doing gay shit.
He thinks that's exactly what it is.
Oh, like
and it's also
like Zelda guys.
There's no shortage of societal messaging that like being gay is totally normal and cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm not saying, I know there are guys with like gay brain where it's like you should like the old school gay guy at the auction, the guy that's like going down.
Skip.
You shouldn't be like, hey, you're a. I don't think that's like productive to like.
No.
To verbally abuse.
And so what, honey?
Guys that have gay brain, but like this kid, there's no short. Like as soon as he goes on the computer, it's like it's okay to be gay.
Yeah.
Look, it's your favorite Marvel character. He's gay.
He's rubbing a mouse on his ass.
He's rubbing a mouse on his ass. You know.
Yeah.
It's like he's as soon as he looks at a screen, people like this. Everybody. As soon as you look at a screen, you're under assault. You're under attack, and you have to be like, depending on how selective or not selective you are with what kind of content you consume, with what type of stuff you're searching for, looking for, like what you've sort of trained the algorithm to show you. Right, you're probably under attack.
Chinese cooking videos.
But I mean, if you open up your Instagram and it's all big bubble butt girls in bikinis, you're under attack.
Yeah,
it's true.
You've trained the algorithm to
show me the Oregon track team,
stimulate you in a way that's completely unnatural and has nothing to do with real women or real life. You're just looking at asses.
They're not gonna fuck me, I found out.
Yeah, guess what?
Guess what they said? My hairline is disgusting. That's what the Oregon girls track team said to me when I said, "Holy shit, would fuck you down?" Married, she chill.
Show Bob's and Vagine.
Maybe
kidding.
Maybe the challenges on the show will help him out.
No, he's gone.
No,
he's unfixable.
Those
He's also
people
30.
get dragged. Have you ever seen how like a carpaccio gets eaten?
No.
In front of 4 people?
No.
You ever like see 4 people eat a carpaccio and just like you pulling
slide
it
it
apart?
off.
You're just like, ugh. That's what happens. You know what happens? Hyundai gets a little piece of them.
Mm-hmm.
Fat Catwoman gets a large piece of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then something that he saw that like a boss from his shitty job will get a large piece of him.
Mm-hmm.
His influencer, fuck, it could be someone on that show, like the fucking black guy that's about to rape his ass.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be like, it's cool though. Just yummy.
Just a piece.
Just a piece. But I mean, I think it's like, you know, the more you see these women and men getting married that are married because of those reasons that we're talking about, where like you have an emasculated male, you've got an unlovable, and somehow they bounce off.
Two pieces of shit that get glued together.
They just fuse over the reality that like the dejected girl just says, "You're a pussy. I don't want to be with you," and like you're a fucking guy, and it's almost like it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then they have a miserable existence together, and they'll admit it.
Yeah.
It's sexless. It's loveless. It's borderline childless.
Yeah.
But you can, childless in their world, it's not planned, or, you know what I mean? It's like,
Well,
I'm pregnant. Well, you're not going to take care of me?
Sometimes what they do is they'll like either have a kid or adopt to fill a void.
100%.
And then they'll ruin a new life.
Yeah, that's the wildest. That Munchausen, the modern Munchausen shit is crazy. We don't even see it. Why don't we see it?
Is it stinky?
It's got poop on it, Chris.
We don't, like, we turned our back to the term Munchausen.
Yeah.
Like women today, and I need the Red Scare crowd in our thing to admit that shit. That's the worst side of some of the women, is the Munchausen shit from the average girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I was a baseball dad, I would know. I'm not, because I make fucking daughters. But I would never. I would kick my own ass and be sad if I ever felt myself becoming a baseball dad. Like, no, you got to do it. Like just forcing kids to play sports and shit. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Toughen up.
Toughen up. Walk it off. Get out of here. Talking to your kids like that?
Yeah.
Holy shit, do I fucking hate that. I didn't even get like hit as a kid. And it still drives my dad. He has like fucking Vietnam vet shit when it happens. I'll kill him.
Yeah.
But like, women are very comfortable subtly being maniacal with their daughters and shit. And I know that the Judd Apatow movie is that fucking bitch that Judd Apatow's married to, the best bitch of all time.
Can you look up Judd Apatow wife?
His hot wife, his hot bitch wife, Leslie Mann.
No.
The worst one is when the mom drinks with the daughter, and before they're of age.
Oh God,
I've seen that so many times.
Might as well fucking let the guys in the football team fucking rail you, which happens in the real world, by the way. Those fucking teachers, fucking students aren't alone.
Yeah.
I've fucked.
It's not just magical because they're teachers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like my roommate in college, we fucked an aunt at a high school graduation party, or got head. Sorry. That's better. That's better. Getting straight up head at a graduation party.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard of multiple real life instances of
Tons.
like a guy sharing a mom and a daughter like on two separate occasions.
Right. That's not no dad would ever allow that. Not one. Or whatever. Very low. I don't want to say that. But that like child hate trope from movies.
That's the worst thing in the world to me.
The number one. I don't even feel like I'm not gonna
fucking hate my kids.
Yeah. If I could just blow them up and send them on a rocket to Mars, I would. Yeah, I like hearing this. Why don't you just be like, fuck you? It's the craziest thing. Like, and how they've conditioned people to think that was funny. I remember before I had kids, I kind of didn't want to have them. I was like, I don't want to have kids. And I was like very like good at being like, get that shit away from me. I want to be an alcoholic. Basically, I want to be an alcoholic. I used to say, I want to be Uncle Drunky and Auntie Cool.
Yeah.
That's how I wanted to roll. We'll own a restaurant, we'll have money, we'll go on trips. And then it got boring and then kids came and it was wonderful and all that. But now that I have kids, it never has been like a thing where I'm like this, get out of here. Get out. Like when your dad Alec Baldwin's you.
Yeah.
Why don't you stand over there, Samuel?
Well, he never did that, but
no.
No.
But that's good.
Well, there's a Joyner Lucas song that's literally
that anti-kid thing is.
This is just him being like, I fucking hate you
to his mom,
to his kid, but he at the end he's like, I'm just kidding. Like get
the fuck away from me. I don't even give a shit about that.
It's ridiculous.
Looking fat.
Don't play that.
Okay. Anyways,
but yeah, no, and I'm not like fucking virtue signaling. I'm some like great dad. It's just it's strange as shit to me.
It's evil.
Yeah.
And
I know they probably love their kids a lot, and their kids, you know, obviously they put their kids in movies right away. That's how you show your child how good of a mom you are, is to fucking Munchausen or whatever the fuck they call that when you live vicariously through your kids. I mean,
turn them into a celeb.
Yeah, that's a cool thing to do to a child. Yeah, or you could just give them money.
Kids love that. Super healthy.
Yeah, I know. They love...
kids want to be in movies.
Yeah, kids love being actors. Yeah, they love being on screen with adults. That's what kids like. They don't feel...
They want to be the next Macaulay Culkin.
You want to see my band? Pizza hot dog. I'll live a weird life. I'm dating celebrities for some reason. It's Macaulay Culkin coming into the party from the sewers.
It's probably really bad for a kid to have to like repeat a line psychologically.
Yeah.
Like there's like, you know what I mean?
I don't like seeing kids in movies or TV shows ever.
Yeah.
Because you know that there's the mother or whoever's their like handler.
They're in the back.
Is some fucking freak. Yeah. Like straight up freak. That would, if they could, you know, if they would sell them for $250,000, they would.
As a whole. It'd be like $250,000, he stays here.
Yeah.
Little guy's gonna stay here for $250,000.
Yeah.
Look at how good of a tap dancer he is.
I hate seeing kids in movies or TV shows.
CGI him.
Yeah,
you know how fucked up these fucking people are.
And you're like, no, that's crazy to say. Oh, is it? They've been raping nonstop. We've been saying it for 15 years. My buddy Trafficante was at my house, but right before I got here, I was on a Bobcat with him. We're putting tubes in and shit like that. He's like, fucking Rochefort, though, I gotta say, this motherfucker was talking about this P. Diddy shit 15 years ago. And I literally thought he was going off the deep end. That's when I was like, yo, Rochefort's cooked. This kid's fucking gone. He's saying this to the girls. And then it ended up becoming true.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, dude, everybody in the world who was like, you scratch the surface like this much. Like it was like, oh, let me do some deep digging. There it is, child rape. It was like immediate, like YouTube 101.
Yeah.
Or any gossip websites or any of this shit. And it was like, oh yeah, this is all gossip.
As soon as you switch off Sports Center.
Yeah, as soon as you're like this. Well, don't you know that directors, producers, and Hollywood executives rape children constantly? Blood of Christian children. And it's like that trope. The one of like hating your kids when you see it manifest in like Rhode Island.
Those people have to be publicly shamed.
They should be publicly.
If you ever see that walking around, you gotta let these people know that they're faggots.
Yeah,
you gotta let them know.
Yeah, it needs.
If it's a woman, use the C word. Drop that on them.
Yeah, stop being a fucking.
And just don't even push it. Just be like, man, what a
nice.
And then dip out.
Yeah.
And then if they come up to you and say, "What? Excuse me, what?" You say, "It's on my phone."
Yeah.
I said bunt.
I was on the phone with the cops. What? Probably a child molester. What? Yeah, no, this is one of the ones that I lost. This is kind of fun. This is cool, this kid.
This kid?
Yeah, this kid's cool, believe it or not.
The antinatalism, I know it's also the antinatalism and the anti-child thing. It is pushed by the hat people. I know that, okay? But it's also the fact that that regular white people embrace it so wholeheartedly.
It's embarrassing.
It is a white psychological, I guess black people do this too. Black people, I hate my kid. I've heard that. And they beat their kids way more. But when it is a psychological sickness problem that has to be erased.
I think it came from wasps too.
It may have.
It propagated in movies.
I think it's if it's wasps, it might be that it's has something to do with once you reach a level of economic success and like dinks, dual income, no kids, that whole like 80s, the thing that started coming up in the 80s, and also being more if you're a wasp, you're more susceptible to virtue signaling. And it is like if you say what virtue signaling is on one level, it's that it's the same thing as conspicuous consumption. So if you have a lot of money and you want to let people know you have a lot of money, you go buy a Lamborghini, because a Lamborghini, it is obviously a depreciating asset. It's a waste of money. What you're telling people is you have so much that you can afford to throw it away. That's what conspicuous consumption is about. And there's parallels in the animal kingdom of like just mating rituals where you're, I don't know, throwing bananas away, letting bananas rot in a pile to show that you don't need the bananas because you have so many. That's the philosophy behind conspicuous consumption. And virtue signaling is on one level just an extension of that, and it's that you have so much. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like James Dean smoking a cigarette in a leather jacket on a motorcycle. I have so much vitality and so much youth and so much energy that I can afford to live dangerously. I can afford to throw it away by smoking cigarettes. I can afford to throw it away by riding a motorcycle without a helmet.
That's the way I live. I live like 3 lives.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. And so then virtue signaling is like, it's the ultimate, because I'm so rich and so secure in my position, and I'm so high above the rabble and the riffraff, and I'm so not a hillbilly that not only can I afford forget a Rolls Royce, forget a Lamborghini, forget the cigarettes and the motorcycle, I can afford to throw my culture away. I can afford to throw away my genetic everything, basically everything that my ancestors worked for over 20,000 years of genetic differentiation,
and be Gigi Allen.
I can afford to like it doesn't matter to me that we're bringing in replacement levels of people that are genetically not like me. That doesn't matter to me because I'm so secure in my position. I have so much that I can throw it all away. That's what that's another level psychologically of what's happening with virtue signaling. And it's like also,
let's stay right there though. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Who told you that?
That's something that that's put together from watching all these guys, but that's a Stefan Molyneux point.
Okay. So that's the equivalent of like, hold on, an academic, right? The behavior of a New England academic is like that.
Well, you remember, the Sopranos, when they show the Northern Italian,
yes,
the psychologist's friends having dinner,
like the sausage spinning,
and they're trying to distance themselves from the lower Italians. That's also what's going on to a degree.
So like that's like in my neighborhood, I have like a couple of hey bud, get real. Kamala's gonna take the White House. It's kind of like an educational Libby New Englander that's just holier than thou.
Yeah,
living on a teacher's pension, but it's because I didn't have to do anything.
But but those people, they really are desperate to show that they're not hillbillies.
Yes,
that they're not rubes. That they're sophisticated. And I think that the kid hate could also have to do with virtue signaling, where it's like, I'm so secure in my position and I have so much to give away. We can give away our genetic future, and I don't even care about my offspring, kind of thing.
That's fucking crazy. Like, that's just out of your own behavioral science, behavioral study of that. Like, who would ever? Like, why bother then? Why bother ripping your pussy apart, you psychopath?
Yeah.
Why bother birthing a child so you can say you did it? I mean, I don't know. Inclusion.
So I mean, single motherhood probably has a lot to do with it too.
Well, if it's a couple, I think a lot of couples. I mean, I think there are a lot of people who have kids because they're either bored, or because they just see it as it's the next step that everyone expects you to do. It's kind of like going to college.
Yeah.
It's like, of course you have to do this.
I can get more money from my parents if I have a kid.
Yeah.
It's fucking, I mean, the ones I'm thinking of, like the ones that are truly terrible are the B+ students that are the mid-level achievers. They make more than 90, but less than 400. They're like the 160 showy, cunty, not big brain. And I'm not sitting here telling you, but I'm smarter than that.
Midwit people.
Midwit.
Yeah.
Like a midwit. And it's like, I don't know. It's wild to watch because kids don't know. It's really sad because kids truly don't know any better. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the way my dad describes it as from like a 9th grade dropout. It's just sad sounding. He's like, your dad is like Superman to you.
Yeah.
That's how he says it. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't hit him like that. What are you, fucking crazy?
Yeah.
You don't even, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I never like, you don't think about it in that simple of a term. You're like, it's like it's not even close to how you should act. And you're like, I guess I never really, I get discipline has to happen, but there's like a way and a line to do it. You know what I mean? Like your kids can't run willy-nilly.
You just negotiate with them. You talk to them like a human being. Yeah. But the thing about kids is it's like they're the purest connection that we have to like divinity, basically. Like they're ultimate. They are like the ultimate expression of innocence. And I think that the people who like hate children or resent children, it's basically because they hate and resent life.
Right. Yeah.
In some way,
shape, or form. They were treated like that. It's really hard for me to watch people say like, I went through that, so that's how it was. That's so selfishly gay.
Yeah.
And I watch a lot of grown men be like, I did that, look how successful friends. I did that, look how I turned out. I'm like, yes, bro. You cried like a little fat. Yo, you cried like a fucking bitch your entire childhood. You're telling me you're gonna make someone else do that? Like, you fucking queen. You like literal pageant queen of a man. Like that. Like that's kind of like the way they go through it. They're like, as well, I did this. This stuff. Some of the. I'm not saying all aspects of it worked, but sometimes the discipline. Like I remember before I had kids. Like my kids, I hit my kids, and people saying that, and I was like, I remember being like, I guess kids are like when I didn't have kids, I'm like,
you didn't know, so you thought, I guess they're so bad you have to hit them.
Yeah, and I'm like, I guess. I mean, everybody did turn into a fucking fat when kids stopped getting hit, and you were like, was that really it?
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't think it was the parents hitting the kids that was fucking making kids the faggots.
It was the nuns.
Yeah, it was the nuns. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's one of the One of the things that black people do that's just such a massive L and is irredeemable is when they're like, that's what the problem is. They don't hit that kid no more. You got to beat that boy.
Boy, if you don't get your ass on.
Yo, you fucking broke crackhead.
You have now completed the first hour of a Perfect Guy Live podcast. Full access to all episodes and more, visit mde.tv.